In this episode of OSFirstTimer, Dinah's going to be using Kling AI 1.0 to create AI-generated videos from a text prompt. Will she be able to successfully generate a video of a hen, or will roosters dominate the flock? Keep watching to find out. So here you are with Kling AI, known by some as a Chinese Sora, capable of generating 5 free videos a day from a text prompt. Now these videos are 5 seconds long in 720p at 30 frames a second using the Kling 1.0 model version. Now if you pay for professional, you can get even better features, but first of all, click on AI videos.
First of all, you just explained something to me.
Yeah?
Yesterday, I got a text message from my brother-in-law, and he sent me an image of Donald Trump cuddling a duck. He's in the water, he's cuddling a duck with a kitten on him.
That's clearly an AI-generated image.
So that's what he sent me. Can we input a picture of Matthew, have Donald Trump, and then I said, and he loves you too. We'll consider
that another time. I'm going to go over to AI video. So just click on AI video.
Okay.
And what it says here is, got a vision. Let's bring it to life.
Okay.
What kind of video do you want? Now, so I've actually got you logged into Ben's account and your own account, so you can actually generate 2 videos at once, so we get this a bit faster. So how about you generate a simple video first, similar to how you describe a photo with no moving elements, and then do a more complicated one. So the video is only, as you can see here at the bottom, professional you have to pay for, right? And it makes it much clearer, better crisp images and stuff.
Okay.
And we can only do 5 seconds, not 10 seconds, which is the professional mode.
So it's not moving, it's essentially a photo, not a video.
It's going to be a video. A 5-second video, but a lady smiling and turning slowly side to side. Like it's something that would only be a 5-second video. It's not something complicated like a cop chase where they fly off a building and land on the Eiffel Tower, you know.
Okay. Now, where does it get the information from?
They've obviously trained their model on a bunch of videos that are labelled and stuff. From looking at all these videos, it's getting its own.
Okay, so it's generic. You can't actually say actual people, because I wanted to do us.
Yeah, I know.
And would it then get an image of us from our video or something?
This should be pretty generic. You might notice it might have a slight preference towards generating Chinese people because it is a Chinese model. Do you know what I mean? But it can generate...
Well, so if I say a chicken, it'll do a Chinese chicken.
So
well, Chinese chickens, we've actually got them. They're silky.
Just so you know,
beautiful.
it just has a slight preference.
I love them. They're my favourite type of chicken.
It has a slight preference to generate Chinese people, but it's happy to generate kind of anyone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? A very stylish chicken meeting a lady.
Yes.
Okay. You don't want to talk about the background at all? What kind of background?
Yeah, well, you said to keep it
at
a beach.
That's a very out of... I don't think you ever see chickens at beaches.
Rolling waves and lots of seashells, because I love sea. I love anything to do with sea.
Okay. Okay, generate.
Okay.
And that takes a long time.
I'm actually quite excited.
It's like 10 minutes to generate. So while you're generating that one, you're going to generate...
things take time.
You're going to generate another one too on Ben's account. So here we go. So what's your next idea for a video?
Okay.
So it can be generating while you're making this one and then, you know, get a bit of speed going.
Beautiful landscape with pink.
That's a nice, simple prompt.
And
okay, so you've got a beautiful landscape with pink blossom trees.
Pink blossoms are absolutely...
And a trickling waterfall.
My favourite.
Great.
I love pink blossoms.
Fantastic. So now that's generating as well. By the way, when you do professional mode, you do get 1080p rather than 720p, and also the model generates a bit better. You've also got a slider here to make it more creative or more relevant to your prompt. Okay, so if you wanted to generate that, and you wanted to make it a little bit more relevant, so it follows your prompt a bit more, but it has a bit of trouble with it, or a bit more creative, where it doesn't follow, but it generates a bit better, I find, with the creativity. I don't know. I find it myself. While we wait for your videos to generate, I'll show you some examples I actually generated myself.
Okay.
So, it's not very good. So this is a dog runs through a shopping mall chasing a ball. Now notice here it's the model version is Kling 1.0, standard mode, and it's 5 seconds. So you can see...
Can I say there are problems?
Yeah.
Look at the way that lady's walking.
Yep.
Look at the way that ball and the dog's walking.
Yeah, it's interfering.
Like, people are not real, and that man's even doing a weird
thing. He does a weird jog thing at first, and then it becomes natural when it's close to the camera, and you'll notice that there's no proper text on the shops and stuff. You can't read any text. It's quite blurry too.
Yeah, it's quite strange.
Remember,
I mean, look,
we're still in early days.
You'd think it was realistic, because I mean, wow. I mean, I would think that was a real place.
Yeah. Exactly.
But they've generated incorrect,
I'll show you
funny-
another one here. You can also generate in portrait mode too. So like this. A boy eating a burger while walking on the beach. And notice, because I said a boy eating a burger, it chose
Look at
Chinese.
them walking on the beach.
Because it's a Kling and they're mostly Chinese model, it's
Yeah,
chosen
no.
Chinese,
Look at the walking on the beach. Look at when his feet sink. It's almost like quicksand.
You see the sand sinking. So those sand physics are not perfect,
No,
but there's
they're
an
not.
attempt. It wasn't just he puts it on and it's solid. It's showing that
It's
the
almost like he's...
footsteps are being made and the sand is wet a bit.
Yeah, but it's really weird the way it goes down. That's unnatural.
Yeah, that's right. And
Who eats a burger by breaking it in half and then like that?
Yeah, you just
Oh,
want
even
two
the
hands.
swinging of his little things
straps.
are
So over
quite
here, these little
interesting.
straps kind of disappear, and that's not quite proper.
Yeah.
The head is actually pretty perfect. He's also got a cheeky smile as he's trying not to laugh. Then he looks at the camera. You know what I mean?
I think he was real. Can I just say, this has given me a really eerie feeling.
Yeah, because he's not real.
He's not real. This isn't really happening.
Yeah.
But I can almost...
You have
Of
like a
physics.
connection. You have a connection. You like, for example, you'd say something you wouldn't want to offend him.
Yeah.
Because you kind of feel he's got a conscience and
yeah,
stuff.
you do. And,
Like-
and what's happening in the background with that man in his swimmers,
Yeah, they're not generated as well, though. See how he looks like he's not quite formed correctly?
He's like
Yeah,
doing this.
so
Or
you'll
maybe
notice-
he's just doing that.
People in the background are generated worse than your foreground. The further away it
Okay.
is, the harder it is, it seems to generate. But there you go. Just thought you'd find that interesting.
That boy I'd think he was a real person.
Yeah. A futuristic city with green flying cars and white spiral skyscrapers.
They're very thin in the background. Look
What?
at them, the buildings in the background. They're like standing up phones. The wind had blown them over. And why is he the only futuristic car and all the others are on the road?
Who knows? If you actually look at the cars on the road, they're a mess. They don't...
Oh,
See?
yeah.
They shift and they form...
Oh, gosh, they do.
Yeah,
they
anything
really are
far
a mess.
away from the camera.
And that one morphed out of another one.
Yep, that's right. It seems AI video has trouble when objects cross each other, you know what I mean? This next one is just a time lapse of sort of a city at night, so a bustling metropolis at night, bathed in neon lights.
It's even done not just the lights but the reflection.
I'll tell you what's funny. I was lacking some creativity, so I actually got Gemini to generate a prompt for me. So I said, can you generate a prompt for me to generate a video?
So it essentially generated its own video.
It said add a subtle synthwave soundtrack. However, there's no audio right now.
Oh, well, what's the point of adding a soundtrack if there's no audio?
No, well, Gemini didn't know that this prompt thing couldn't. So this next one is a lady jumps from one building to another. It's early in the morning as the sun is still rising and there's lots of birds flying in the sky. The lady's wearing red clothes and purple shoes.
Very unnatural because notice how she's travelling up.
Yeah, I know.
that
And what she
work?
climbs, it's like she's grabbing something invisible.
And yeah, it is.
If you take the lady out of the scene and you just look, though, the scene is okay.
Oh, the scene's okay. It's actually quite pretty.
Yeah.
Seeing in the background that, hazy sort of like city with the sun like shining through. It looks like a morning, a sunrise.
That's
or
right.
a sunset. No, sunrise.
Sorry.
The birds are a bit unnatural.
And I love the camera movement. See, the movement's a little bit shaky and
Yeah,
stuff to
yeah.
make it feel like this is a
Yeah.
video. It's not just some generated thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. The next one didn't work at all. Here you go. Balloons filled with blue paint pop and splash onto a white tiled floor.
But they don't pop.
They don't pop, but they seem to pop. See, but they don't pop.
No, they're just spurting out
There's
paint.
nothing at the bottom, but watch. That was like the pop there where it went, So, obviously, I don't think it's seen balloons filled with paint splashing and popping before,
Yeah, okay.
So it makes it's trying to guess, what would that look like? I've never seen it, so I've got to
so
guess.
it just tries to get... Well, it's still interesting.
It definitely is. It definitely is. So
Some
now,
of these unnatural things are actually quite interesting because they're not something you see every day.
yeah, here's your video.
No way!
So this was what you generated.
I want to go there.
A
Oh, gee,
beautiful
that's
landscape
lovely.
with pink blossom trees and a trickling waterfall. So
Oh,
you
that's
generated
so
that.
Nice.
The one thing I must say about it is it's a bit of a blurry video. It actually, I think because there was so much going on in it, there was so many trees with so much detail, to keep it like file compressed, it actually blurred it up a little bit. But wow, it's quite the scene.
That's pretty awesome.
It looks a bit out of focus.
The scene.
Yeah. Is that what you were sort of
Well,
envisioning?
this blossom tree there is a little bit more in focus.
Yeah. Is that what you were envisioning, though?
No, it wasn't actually. This is actually quite close up. I was envisioning a more distant, with lots of rolling mountains and a sort of a trickling stream in the middle. Sort of coming up.
Got it.
But this is sort of like, it's almost like a drone flying. You know what I mean? Close up to it. So not quite what I was envisioning, but yeah, quite pretty anyway.
Yeah. And next up, we've got the other one you generate, which is almost done.
Oh, I can't
wait. It's at 98%.
Notice how this
99,
one is taking longer than the other one, despite this is the one I generated first.
Correct.
So maybe it likes Ben better. It favours Ben.
While we wait for your videos to generate, we're actually filming another OSFirstTimer at the same time. So we're filming an OS testing video right now that's going to be edited as a separate video, but this one will be uploaded first. How about, while we're waiting, you generate another video now? So what's something else you'd want to generate?
Okay.
Oh, so you want it so the passenger and it's looking out, so you've got a person in there.
Yes.
When you've got people in there, it always feels a little bit uncanny, doesn't it?
It
uncanny or
really does. Now, I've deliberately left this one
I would have
out of a plane
trouble following
window.
those directions. A passenger view out of a plane window while flying low in a plane over a spooky area. Okay. That could have been written so much better.
It could have been written so much better, but because of all the add-ons and, you know...
A person looks out a plane window that's flying low over a spooky area.
Let's just leave it like that.
See what it can do with this weird...
It comes up with this, because I'm trying to be precise here.
Generate.
But I've deliberately made it spooky area so that I want to see what spooks the computer out.
Okay.
What does it consider
a spooky area?
A spooky
okay, click generate.
Area. So.
Oh, your rooster video. Here we go. That's done.
It did it.
It's done. Here we go.
But I said chicken. Where's the lady?
He's so funny.
He's got 3 feet.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah! Okay, so this is a very stylish chicken meeting a lady at a beach.
But where's the lady?
Well, she must be out of the frame. If you'd done the 10-second video, he might have actually reached the lady.
You're kidding. There's no lady.
But there's rolling waves and there's a beach and there's lots of seashells.
So tell me, this AI's definition of a stylish chicken is actually a rooster with 3 legs.
Yeah.
It actually looks like a leg coming out of the bum.
Look
at that. Watch. Oh, jeez.
But it's time to generate another video. So what's another prompt you can think of?
But we haven't even got all the... What's that other one? The plain one?
Kling is pretty slow when it comes to generating videos. Well, this is why I prefer local models, because when you've got a local model and you're generating videos, for example, on your own computer, you know, it's just...
Now, I'm going to specify, because technically a chicken is usually a female.
Oh, you're doing another chicken?
I am, because I was disappointed. It gave me a rooster. I said a chicken, it gave me a rooster. So
do
now
you just mean a hen?
Yes. Yes.
A hen?
Let's see if it thinks a female chicken is a hen. Let's say a female chicken.
Oh, well, no. Keep it different. On a table or something.
Lady.
It didn't work last time.
I know. I want it to work this time.
Well, maybe put the relevance up higher.
Okay.
So that makes it follow. Just go full on 1.0. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if it works this time. So there's something actually called OpenSora, and this allows you to generate videos on your own computer. So instead of online, if you've got a powerful enough computer, you can just generate your own videos using your own computer, and it's all and this is some things that it's generated. Mm-hmm. So you can only generate 4 seconds, 720p on your own computer. My computer can't do this; it's not powerful enough. But that just shows you the quality that it's going to generate. Mm-hmm. I'd actually say Kling AI is slightly better quality than this, but this is a local model, and obviously local models are not usually as good as these online models, but the fact that you can generate it yourself, meaning you're only going to have to wait,
whatever your capability of your RAM,
of your computer
processing.
Is, GPU and stuff. Because of all the AI today, I'm having to constantly prove my humanity.
But that's not part of the
I don't know, just whatever. Like, just fire hydrants. See?
You don't even know if that one was.
Hey, I proved my humanity. It can generate up to 16 seconds of video. That's pretty good. OpenSora can generate up to 16 seconds.
But it's low resolution.
720p is not bad. I mean, that's what we've been doing with Kling. But it requires 67 gigabytes of VRAM and takes 10 minutes to generate on that particular graphics card. And that's an 80 gigabyte graphics card of video RAM.
And it costs 30 grand. And you don't even get a whole computer.
No, it's just the graphics card. That's right. Yep, 28,000, and that's US dollars.
No way.
That's if you want to generate 16 seconds of video.
For 30 grand, I would want it to generate a whole blockbuster movies, not 16 seconds of a video.
My graphics card is the 3070. It has 8 gigabytes of video RAM. So I've got 8 gigabytes. To do 16 seconds, you need that. Although if you've got something like a 4090 GPU, like $3,000 almost,
it's more affordable than 28,000.
Yeah,
let's just say that, and that was
and
even
that's
US.
This is Australian dollars here. So this could probably generate 4 seconds long with OpenSora because it's only 24 gigabytes of video RAM. Video RAM is just the big thing with AI. If you're doing anything with AI, you really want your video RAM. But obviously, yeah, OpenSora. Yeah, it says minimum requirement to run OpenSora 24 gigabytes of video RAM. That's why we're doing the online ones, okay?
It generated the same. That's not a chicken. It's the same rooster.
So we've got a female chicken on a beach meeting a lady. See, there you go. So, but it met the lady. It did meet a lady.
It's meeting hands.
But it had hair.
Men have hair.
But it was ladylike hair.
Who knows? Some men have long hair.
And who knows, this rooster... I mean, sorry, I've just misgendered the rooster. This is actually a female chicken.
It's not a female chicken. That is clearly a rooster, and it looks exactly the same as the other rooster.
It's a trans hen.
When you say... No.
It's a trans hen. It identifies as a female chicken. It's a trans hen.
So when you say chicken, AI will always generate this. This is what constitutes chicken in the entire universe.
So as AI models get better and AI video generation gets better, it'll be able to look at a wide range of chickens. You know what I mean? But in the starting time, it's always going to think of it looking pretty similar. Anyway.
It really enjoys it. Look,
yeah, it is enjoying. I mean, it's coming.
It's having its
and
little
moving.
danglers.
And look at its tail feather wind physics.
Yeah, I know. That's actually pretty good.
They're really good.
Yeah, it is.
You know? And it is, and it's moving, and it's even swallowing. And it has fast chicken movements. That's what chickens do. They do their little fast.
They do. It's quite realistic.
Yeah. Okay. What's your next idea? We want to generate something interesting. Some kind of a cool video that's not chicken related.
No. I wanted to see if it can actually do a hen. Maybe if I say female hen. A hen. No, okay.
What about...
Not chicken. It's not chicken. Just hen. A hen.
No, more meeting.
Another hen of a different breed. Let's now see.
Yeah, but can they not be on a beach? Can they at least be on a dinner table or something?
I wouldn't want that.
Eating a plate of peas.
Well, I don't want them as the actual dinner. When you're talking about chickens on a plate.
On a wooden table.
On a table.
I'm a vegan. I don't think of eating... They're on a wooden table eating a plate of peas. Together.
You know what? I'm not gonna put anything and see how creative. You know what? Let's see how creative it can be.
Good luck following your prompt there.
Because look, those two chickens are exactly the same. They're roosters.
Yeah. So while we wait for your new video to generate, people are probably getting a little bit sick of chickens right now. So I'm going to show you some things that other people have generated in Kling.
You can never get sick of chickens.
An extreme close-up with a shallow depth of field of a puddle in a street, reflecting a busy, futuristic Tokyo city with bright neon night lens flare.
Can I just say, everything that you seem to...
No, I didn't generate this one. This is someone else's.
Yeah, but you like generating this sort of thing.
This is in...
I've seen it all before.
Professional mode.
And you say, I'm always doing chickens. Well, you're always doing this.
A cute cat walking among flowers backlit. How realistic is that cat?
Oh my God, that is actually
now,
really...
once again, just like the city I just showed you, this is in professional mode. So this is someone's paid for this, and it gives you better quality video. The standard mode that we're using isn't that great.
Even the sunlight.
This is a beautiful Chinese model filming a commercial, smiling,
Oh
hair
my
blowing
God,
in the
can
wind.
I say that's so uncanny?
You think
Because
she
I
was
know
real?
she's not real, and
Yup.
yet she looks real.
Now, do you notice how professional mode makes a difference?
Yeah.
There is a huge mirror pyramid in the desert. In the mirror reflects the surrounding desert environment.
Wow.
That's something you haven't seen before.
No, because
which is
it doesn't
pretty,
exist.
pretty unique to then generate something like this.
Well, it is.
I think they do kind of have some of these glass-like pyramids in places like Memphis.
Do they?
In the
Let's
US.
see. I'll be interested.
Be a glassy pyramid
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
A horse lowers its head to eat grass, and the wind blows its tail.
And there's a wind turbine behind it.
Yeah!
Oh, and it suddenly
stopped.
appears.
Yeah, it
Watch.
stops. It
See?
spins
No,
and then
it
stops.
just suddenly grows from the ground like a flower. Look.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it just grows.
It just...
But what about the horse? The horse is generated pretty well. Look at the wind physics of the tail and the hairs and the mouth munching the grass.
Oh, and even the grass moving like that.
Exactly. An hour on the plain one hasn't generated, so look, just try
And we
mine
went
out.
and even did a complete video of that
Garuda
testing
Linux,
out
and we're
Garuda
still...
Linux.
So... one more. Tell me something. What's the prompt you want
No,
to say?
I want to see
Not
the
a
ones-
chicken, because you've
No,
already got chicken
the
ones
plain.
generating. No, you've already got the plain one generating.
But they're not. But I want to see it.
We might come back.
One
Something
of
else.
those-
Because
no.
one of those might generate in 2 days from now, and we'll come back in 2 days, and I'll film you looking at it 2 days later, because it takes
But
that
I
long
really
to
want
generate.
to see that.
Just... You've got to have patience, okay?
Okay.
Stop clinging on to one type of video and choose another.
Okay, I've got to have
Something,
patience.
and it can't be... What?
I want to see how it interprets that. A female with patience. There we go. Let's see.
Okay.
That's what you want me to do. So there we go.
So let's see some more examples of other people's generations with Kling, because it's so hard just to get it to generate your own thing. So this is a medieval sailboat sailing on the sea. Let me press play so we can see what it can be. Okay. Foggy nights, bright moonlight, and eerie atmosphere. What?
Very eerie David Attenborough. That's what you are.
The Attenborough atmosphere. But it feels fake.
The moonlight doesn't feel
Yeah.
right. The moon.
It's
The
too
lighting's
bright.
wrong.
Yeah. The next one is a camera looks down at a volcano in the middle of a city erupting lava. Oh, wow, you would hate to be in that city. This was the standard mode, though, so this wasn't the professional mode, so this is the mode that we're using. If you can even get it to generate anything. Okay, next up we've got telephoto lens shot, ground shot, harsh sunlight, a camel. There is a lot of smoke and dust in Xinjiang Gobi.
The camel's looking at us and walking this way, yet what are the footprints already there?
Oh, someone else that walked by.
A camel that walked by.
No,
because
it might
they're
not have been a
footprints.
camel.
Well, look, they're camel prints.
Yeah, but they look too big. They look like...
Well, a massive camel walked past.
Maybe an elephant.
I want to know what creature that was that walked past.
Okay, let's move on to the next one now.
I'd literally pay for the longer one to see what animal walked
No,
past.
but it's already
before.
passed. You'd need to find out what was prior. It's
Yeah, well,
already-
that's what I mean.
You need, like, it could have been 2 days ago. Well, okay, maybe an hour ago. Anyway, this one's pretty cute. It's a doggy swimming, water ripples spreading. And that's with the professional mode. Look at
its
that water
tail
physics.
turned into two suddenly.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. A corgi wearing sunglasses strolls on the beach of a tropical island. That is done
that is
very
actually
well.
really good.
Look at it. That looks like from a movie or something. Or an ad. Imagine an
It
ad.
does, actually.
It's like, come to Hawaii. Inside shot, close up, a Chinese child is eating dumplings.
God, you'd think that little boy was real.
I thought that was a girl.
Looks like a little boy to me.
Okay. But at the same time, the dumpling doesn't look like a bite has really been taken from it.
Oh, yeah. He spat it out again, and it's complete.
He crunched
Look,
it and
he did
everything,
it,
and it's like,
but
yep,
then
I'm
he
still
spat it
good. Okay. But I think it did a very good job on the fingers and stuff, because they don't have 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, like 6 fingers or something. It's a correct amount of fingers. Rabbit, wearing glasses, sitting at a table, reading a newspaper with a cappuccino on the table. It's so cute.
It is actually so.
That one is done so well. It's
We've
really
got
not
those
well.
jumping around in the
We
garden.
do have those in our garden. But look at how realistic.
And they're not pets, they're just wild.
Drone view of waves crashing against the rugged cliffs along Big Sur's Scarrow Point Beach. The waves are white. Okay.
You would actually
enough.
think that was real.
Yeah, it is pretty realistic, but look at the cars. Look at the cars driving. See,
Oh, yeah,
they
they're
pop
doing-
in and out of existence. Things far away seem to pop in and out of
Yeah, I
existence.
see.
Especially little things that move, but the lighthouse is fine.
Do you think they'll ever perfect that though with this
Oh,
like
of
over
course.
time will they
An adorable black and white border collie, head sticking out of a car window, hair blowing in the wind, smiles and sticks out his tongue. See? AI video at the moment is still a little bit behind AI generated photos. We're actually a little bit better at AI generated photos. If you see here, there's something called Flux Dev, which came out a month or so ago. I can't remember exactly when. But Flux Dev, I actually can run it on my own computer. It takes about 3 minutes to generate an image. While we're waiting for your things that never generate to generate, a female with patience right now is what we're waiting. I'll show you Flux, some stuff I've generated on Flux. I generated it on my own computer. So
What's he got 2 red nipples?
I don't know. I didn't specify. So this is an interface here called Comfy UI. So this is running on my own computer, which means you're not waiting online and hoping things are generating. Now, Flux Dev, if I quickly go here, it's a 12 billion parameter rectified flow transformer capable of generating images from text descriptions. Okay, so it's generated like buttons on a wooden floor in the shape of
And
the
you
word
can
dev.
see the reflection there. It actually looks like there's a window there behind you.
Yeah, and it can generate really, really good quality images on your own computer. It takes, if you've got a 4090, about 17 seconds. We're just going off topic and just going to the Flux Dev, but I said, a crayon drawing of a huge monster chasing a tiger into a house. There are trees and clouds in the drawing too. The drawing is sitting on a wooden table in an office.
Sitting on, well, it's not
It is
lying
sitting-
flat, but you'd
Yeah.
assume that
Yeah,
it
it's
would
just
be
like
lying-
someone's put it like that.
Yeah.
But see, that is a really good picture. The
Drawing and
computer
stuff.
took about 3 or 4 minutes to generate it. My
Yeah.
computer took 3 or 4 minutes to generate this.
This little mini tree in a teacup.
It's a galaxy in a bottle next to a forest growing out of a teacup.
Well,
Both sitting on a
one
glass
tree doesn't
table in a
constitute a
futuristic
forest.
room. Okay, good point, good
Yeah,
point.
that's
But
a
I mean,
tree.
you can only fit, one tree out of a teacup.
Well, I would have liked it to be
But
a
look at that, a
forest.
galaxy in a like it's pretty realistic. And this is my own computer. This is what I'm trying to say about this.
Okay.
You can generate this quality on your own computer. That's what I love about local AI. You don't need any internet. You know what I mean? So I said, a lady with a dress made out of water and a necklace made out of stars stands on a car made out of rubies in a city made out of food. I think I was a bit much, I said. I like how I said a
first
necklace
of
made of
all-
stars and it did starfish.
Yeah, it did
So
start
a
fish.
dress made of water, and then it heard stars and said, oh, water, starfish. He's clever. I mean, that's unique. I don't even think I could have come up with that if I was a designer.
Yeah.
So this one I generated.
Gosh, that boy looks real.
A boy holding a sign saying,
And he looks
I
really proud.
am not real. So the sign says, I am not real. And remember
he's not
before,
real.
AI could not do text.
Oh, it did
AI
too.
is doing text
And even the
really well
squiggling
now.
of the-
Remember, it couldn't do fingers.
Yeah, I know.
It's doing the perfect amount of fingers.
Well,
The
it is
thumb is
actually, and
obviously
holding
behind.
them in the right position too.
Yeah. So a boy holding a sign saying, I am not real, that he drew with crayons. He is standing in a classroom with toys in the background.
Yeah.
Amazing. Look at the detail on those crayons and the little mistakes he's made.
Yeah.
He's made mistakes.
And he's not real.
He's not real. So that was
Looks
perfectly
so
done.
real.
He does look real. But anyway, that is Flux. We might try that out in a future episode. If you want to see Diana try out Flux Dev and generate her own images with this, try it in a future. I just don't know how it's going to work with recording. It might, because it takes my computer 3 or 4 minutes to generate each image, and it's a struggle for it. Sadly, it's nighttime now. Many hours have passed, and the chicken video never got generated. See, a hen meeting another hen of a different breed.
I know why.
Why?
Because they're roosters. The only chicken that AI knows about is the rooster, because I said female chicken and this and that. Now I've specified hen. No, it doesn't have
Yeah,
any...
no, but this one's a rooster.
They're both
And this one
roosters.
is a trans hen.
No.
Anyway, let's
They're
move on
roosters.
to the next one. Okay, so this was a female with patience.
No,
She
she
looks
looks
so
like
bored.
she's so tired.
A
She looks
female
like she's
tired.
about to fall asleep. No, getting back to the chicken thing, can anyone get AI, this AI that we're doing,
Specifically Kling AI?
to generate
Because there's more.
a hen?
There's Luma. You could try Luma one day.
Let's try it now.
No. It takes so long to generate the videos. We've been waiting all day. It's actually Luma.
But can anybody,
Luma takes longer.
I'd
actually,
just be interested to see if anyone can get this Kling AI
to generate
okay. what I asked for, which was a hen.
Okay.
A girl chicken.
Okay. Let's move
Not
on.
a rooster.
Let's move
pretending
on.
to be a hen.
The next one is a passenger view out a plane window while flying low in a plane over a spooky area. And see what you said. You said a passenger view out a window. You never said a passenger looking out the window. So this is just what you would see.
That's what I
looking out.
wanted.
Oh, I thought you wanted the person in there too.
No, I didn't want
But that's
the
the
person.
creepy area.
What's so creepy about that?
I don't know.
I don't understand why it thinks that's really creepy.
Well, look at the clouds.
So
No.
what? You normally fly up above the crowds. That looks like
The
just a normal
fog, the
place.
fog makes it creepy, I feel.
It's not fog. It's you just said it's low-hanging clouds.
Yeah, well, it's a foggy, low-hanging clouds.
I wanted to see what spooks out AI, and apparently that spooks out AI. Doesn't take much.
Okay.
So AI. So I've just realised now that this Kling considers this to be spooky, which I consider not spooky at all, and it can't generate female chickens.
That just goes to show, though, what our experience here, where we can't even get it to generate, on this one account, 3 videos in a day. It's like too many to, even though we've got more credits, it just won't.
The both times that we've wanted it to generate the chicken, it ends up being a rooster, and the 2 roosters look exactly the same.
Exactly, but just imagine, sometime post-2024, because right now this is like the birth of text-to-video, you know what I mean? But imagine post-2024, where it can generate videos in real time.
Yeah, that.
Imagine you. So I want, like, type in, like, I want a scene where there's a chicken pecking some seeds, and then in real time, the moment you press enter, there's chickens pecking seeds, and then you type in a lady walks in and press enter, and then in that same scene, a lady walks in, like live updates. Then a truck comes and almost runs them over. Then a lady pulls out a gun and shoots the truck driver, and then the truck explodes, and then out come a bunch of bunnies, and the chickens ride on the bunnies' backs.
You've got this. Basically a movie.
Yeah, but it's in a real-time movie, like a choose-your-own-adventure, like you prompt it in real time and it just adds to the scene in real time. Mm-hmm. But the scene continues, and if you're not typing anything, the scene will just continue whatever just would happen in real time. Yeah,
so continuating.
Yeah.
So continuing.
Yeah, it's a constant scene that just keeps going, and then you can just add to the scene, and things will happen. New people come, like maybe.
But it's not going to be on a loop repeating.
No, it's just a constant scene that keeps going. You get what I mean? Well, that's what I mean by generating in real time. I mean real time.
So it's not on a loop.
It's generating every second that goes by. It generates the next second of video, and the video doesn't loop. It doesn't end.
Okay, so it's almost like you're watching something that's continuing.
Dude, no one's planning this. This is just my plans of what's going to happen. I believe that'll happen one day. So that'll be live AI video with prompting to interact with it. Real-time live AI video with prompts to interact with that live video. It's a few days later now. Have a look. That's your generated video. A hen meeting another hen of another breed. What do you think?
It's a rooster. They're both roosters. You can tell this one's a rooster because he's got his little tail, curled. This one's it's covering it up. But look at that big, crown and wattle and stuff. That clearly.
Okay. So that's a hen made. Let's see what Luma did. So Luma is a completely different one, the competitor, right, to Kling. Okay.
And why are they always brown with a green tail? It's like they don't have any.
No, look, he's darker brown and he's lighter brown.
He could be of the same breed, just different colouring.
Okay. Well, here's the other one. Luma. A hen meeting another hen of a different breed. Your same prompt.
That is a hen. Definitely, you can tell by the tail it's not. But the different breed is actually a rooster.
But wait, isn't it a... Look at its thing. That's not
still
hen.
got...
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a trans hen. Honestly, it's got the crown and the wattle of a rooster, but it's got the backside of a hen. I just want to say that we had 2 roosters that we got as silkies, and they were both roosters, and we certainly don't ever slaughter any of our chickens. We love them so much. We put them up on Gumtree to try and get a good home for them, and this person bought them, and they've just sent me that image of the little chicks saying that Big Boy, which was one of the roosters that they got from us, has produced a lovely bunch.
So I hope you guys enjoyed our look at these very early text-to-video AIs like Kling 1.0 and of course Luma Dream Machine. Unfortunately, they both had issues. It's very early days. Text-to-video generation that runs locally isn't really much of a thing yet. Sure, it kind of exists, but with
AI,
Open Sora,
unfortunately doesn't really know the proper difference between a rooster and a hen.
Yeah.
Hopefully it learns eventually.
So hopefully in a few years we'll come back to this space and see how it's going. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
See ya.